GPT-5 has sparked intense debate across the AI world. While some users felt let down by its capabilities, others have praised it as a major leap forward. In this video, we're going to explore both perspectives and reveal what most people have completely overlooked about this release. Let's get into it. For those who haven't been tracking AI forums or social media buzz, many users have voiced serious disappointment with GPT-5. Take this post, for instance. Someone outright called it horrible. And that's far from an isolated comment. Across Reddit, Twitter, and other communities, people are expressing frustration. The common themes? Shorter, less helpful answers, reduced creativity, and what many describe as a bland personality. So what happened? Why did OpenAI's most anticipated model draw such a mixed response? Let's unpack it. First, expectations were sky high. OpenAI had been hyping GPT-5 as a major milestone, and naturally, people expected it to blow everything else out of the water. But when the model launched, many users felt underwhelmed. Why? Here's the catch. What most people were actually interacting with wasn't GPT-5 at its best. OpenAI admitted in an AMA that due to an issue with their auto-routing system, many users weren't connected to the most advanced version of the model during launch. Instead of intelligently switching between fast and smart modes, the system defaulted to cost-efficient options, making the model seem less capable. Users quickly noticed. One Redditor pointed out that expensive, high-performing models had been replaced with a cheaper router prioritizing savings over power. And with competitors like Gemini Gen 3 pushing out truly impressive demos, the contrast was glaring. Another major shift? Personality. Previously, ChatGPT had a friendly, overly agreeable tone, often described as flattering or even sycophantic. But OpenAI toned that down. GPT-5 feels more clinical, more precise, but also less engaging. Many users say they miss the charm and relatability of earlier versions, like GPT 4.0, which felt more like a helpful companion than a cold co-pilot. People begged OpenAI to bring back those personalities, especially non-coders and casual users. And OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, acknowledged this shift, suggesting the update was intentional. But it's clear a large chunk of users weren't ready for it. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. On prediction markets like Polymarket, user sentiment flipped fast. After GPT-5's release, bets shifted away from OpenAI. Google surged ahead in public perception, a sign that the launch had clearly hurt confidence. And then there's the benchmark controversy. OpenAI released a chart showing performance comparisons, but it raised eyebrows. Inconsistencies in the visuals, strange score placements. It looked rushed. Critics pointed out that it was hard to trust the numbers. Other benchmarks like SimpleBench and ARCAGI painted a more complex picture. In reasoning tasks, Google's Gemini led the pack. GPT-5 ranked 5th in one major test. Not bad, but not the dominance many expected. Even Grok 4 from xAI outperformed GPT-5 on some difficult tasks involving abstract reasoning and visual problem solving. All of this has led some to declare that OpenAI has lost its edge. But is that really true? Not necessarily. What many forget is that OpenAI has shifted its mission. They're no longer just a research lab focused on beating benchmarks. They're now building for scale, with a goal of reaching 1 billion daily users. Sam Altman said it himself. The future of AI isn't just about having the best model. It's about delivering the best experience. So while GPT-5 may not top every leaderboard, it's designed to be more efficient, accessible, and stable, qualities that matter for mainstream adoption. That said, the rollout could have been much smoother. Better model switching, clearer communication, and a more thoughtful balance between intelligence and personality would have helped. Still, despite the backlash from power users, most everyday users won't even notice. To them, ChatGPT is still the go-to AI assistant. And unless you're deep into AI benchmarks, you're unlikely to compare nuances between models. So what do you think? Was GPT-5 a misstep or a smart move in a new direction? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. See you in the next one.